Hey guys, and welcome to Pheas Airsoft, where today I'm going to be doing an unboxing and review of this acetech spawner and acehive kit. Hey guys, and welcome back. If you do enjoy this content today, please do consider liking, commenting, subscribing, because those interactions help me get seen by the YouTube algorithm. So that helps the channel grow. If you want to support the channel a little bit more, the socials are down below in the description on my link tree. That will take you to all my socials, including my Discord. Stop by and say hello. And if you want to support the channel at the highest level, the join button down below will take you to channel memberships. Totally optional, really appreciated YouTube membership. 99 pence a month, custom giveaways, chats, all that kind of shebang. Really optional, really appreciated. So I'm going to get started because we're all sick of those sort of intros to videos. Acetech have contacted me and said, would I like to do an unboxing on their acehive and spawner. I am not one to turn down to acetech products, and I am a massive fan of their tracer units, and I have had several of them before. I'll drop a couple of links down below to those unboxings in the past. So what this is a kit which includes a couple of 40mm grenades. So they're kind of creating a bit of an ecosystem around their 40mm grenades. And it's kind of their first foray into it. Now, as we're expecting from acetech, you get quite a nice little plain box, a little bit of an imagery on there showing you the grenade itself, and the spawner, which is the reload unit, which is something I particularly am excited to looking forward to. So we'll get straight into the unboxing and we'll sort of discuss things as we go along. So when we open the box up, which came extremely quickly, thank you again to acetech for sending me this. So we've got a little manual inside, open that up, which shows us, boom, there we go, how to open the lid, how to fill it up, lock the lid back down, that we combine the spawn and the acehive, make sure the block button of acehive is in the open position, that's the open position, and then we twist, it loads it up, and then we close down the hive itself, and that's obviously in another language. So it is pretty quick and simple. We've also got, I'm hoping, please say that's the little pack of stickers. I'm going to be really excited if it is. It is. I do love some little stickers, and you get the earn a free tracer, 3 additional months of warranty as well by registering, things like that. So I'll sort those out, get those out of the way. Now, the next thing I do like, I've just spotted it straight away, is that is a pack of O-rings. I'm guessing that's every kind of O-ring that is featured in this box set, which is really handy to have. But not only that, systems like this often use ball bearings as a lot part of the locking mechanism. There are 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. There are 12 ball bearings in there. So I'm guessing there's enough O-rings in here to fully replace everything in both of these 40mm grenades. They are a gas item. They are prone to wear out over time. So, you know, understandable. So getting to the box then itself. So there is our spawner, nicely wrapped up in plastic. So this is our reloading tool. Now this boasts, is it 560 rounds, I believe, and basically gives you 7 reloads of these in literally seconds. So that is cool. So when we press the button to release it and we twist it, I can see that all the holes line up. Obviously this will be the other way over, and it will spawn all the BBs down into the grenades. So there we've got our 2 40mm shells. I'll put those to one side. It is just cardboard and some foam in the bottom. Let's just check. So no people are like, no, just check. It was just cardboard and foam in the bottom. So we'll get rid of that. So we've got our 2 40mm shells then. So these are gas operated, and obviously, considering that they're gas operated, keep in mind they're not hot driven, they're not an AG. These are intended for close quarters. So if you are playing an urban site, you're playing, you know, in a building, that kind of thing, this is where these are going to be absolutely key. Do not expect to be hitting things at any sort of long distance range. Now, fortunately, these have arrived a few days before I am due to go and play Airsoft. So hopefully a little bit later in this video there will be either footage of me playing with them in game, if I've been able to use my GoPro, the site I'm going to. If people don't want to be filmed, we're not allowed to use GoPros. Other days we're absolutely fine. That is cool. Right, okay, so I'm already tinkering. So we've got then what is a metal bottom half, I believe in aluminium. We've got our valve on the bottom, which is how we release the gas up the tube. We've got our tubes then around the top so you can tell if it's loaded or not. And we've got the refill valve on the top for the gas itself. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in some BBs and we're going to launch into filling one of these up. Now, the literature says green gas. So I've got some new green gas. And I've got some just 0.2s. The reason I'm going for 0.2s is the range isn't amazing anyway. So I'm just going to, wow, that's cool. I'm just going to fill that up. Kind of weird. So we'll get the lid back on there. Now, these are 80 BBs. I can see that they've all filled into these tubes here, so I'm just going to shake it about a little bit. This is open. I can see straight into all of these things, and then I'm just going to drop that in there. I'm going to press the button, and we're going to twist. Oh wow! And then we'll lock it back out again. Now, what I will do is I will get a better video of that when I am on site and I can get it side on, and then all we do is we just lock that out. That is, I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty ingenious. Now, a few people sort of said to me, well, why are acetech doing this? So for me, it's a bit of an ecosystem. 40mm grenades are often unreliable. They don't often retain BBs very well and things like that. You know, they're taking sort of their branding. God, that's so easy to do. That is like frighteningly easy to do. The gas is rolling away. So once the O-ring is sat down at the bottom, it's not up on this like upper level. They are all locked in like that, and they are ready to be gassed now. So I'm just going to bring in the gas. So as I was saying, basically it's a bit of an ecosystem that, you know, I often think I could do with something like this, just to sort of get into a doorway or something, just to sort of create a bit of fear. Reloading them with a speed loader is an absolute pain in the backside. The fact that I can carry that and a little tin of gas, you know, I mean, that's a big one. You can get much smaller ones of these. I can carry these, 2 of these, and a reloader and a small tin of gas, and I can just keep reloading them really, really rapid. It's pretty impressive. So I'm just going to upend the can. Now, it's a silent fill, so you are listening for very quiet. It's not even noisy to begin with, but that has gone quiet already. I've just noticed that's not filled quite properly. Let's see if I can get... no, that's going to just make do for now. Oh no, there we go. That's probably because I wasn't doing it straight. There we go, that's more like it. And that is literally, I've just clicked that down and it locks the O-ring on an outer level to keep them retained. That's now loaded. This one is not gassed though yet. Just the valve is, there we go. No. Oh yeah. So I've messed about. That valve is I can feel there's pressure there. This one I pushed in when I shouldn't have done. Now it is loading, but I don't know if it's going to go off. So before I go off to do it, just took those off camera just to check they are. It does appear to be metal. I'm guessing aluminium. Lower, so the gas reserve is in the lower half there. We've got, obviously we can visually see that those are loaded and they are ready to shoot, and it is as quick as that. That once they're empty, you just get your spawner, you chuck it on top, you press your button, you twist, it loads it all up. You click your button to lock it down. The valves, I'm guessing, are self-resetting. You just chuck your tin of gas in the top, load it up, and that's it. It's ready to go. So in terms of getting it ready to go, I've got 2 options here. I'm hoping to have access to the M16203 that I've had on the channel before. If not, what I have got is I've got the SEMA grenade pistol, which I'm looking forward to immensely, and I've got this, I think it's Big Dragon RIS mini launcher, again, which I'm looking forward to. Now these are, I think, 40.8mm at the widest. So they should fit in the majority of launchers, which that fits absolutely perfectly in that one. Absolutely no issues. I'm really getting excited to shoot this. This one, don't know if I can get, I can't actually get into that one, and it won't go in that way. That is a slight issue. Oh, that's a shame. So if you're going to get the big Dragon launcher, unless you can remove the retainer to slide it all the way out, what it won't do is it won't go in further to go into there. Now I suspect there is possibly some sort of retainer, possibly there, that I can remove, but then I'm running the risk of allowing this to just slide off the end. But dropping it from the other end, you know, it will fit. Obviously it did stop then. You will have noticed it did stop there. There is a wider aperture at the back. It's wider at the back than it is at the front. So I expect that that will fit in there nicely. It's just not going to go in there at the minute because it's not long enough. But in terms of this one, the SEMA launcher, absolute perfect for both of them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and film shooting them. I'm going to go and film in the house. I'm going to film shooting them on site, hopefully in game as well. And then I will come back and do a final review to tell you what I think. So, acetech in the pistol, loaded and gassed. I am excited for this. So here we go. Wow, that is a right crack. Shell number 2. Okay, so slight update. Pheas was a stupid boy. Do not press the button without knowing what you're doing. So basically, I have scratched it, I've beat it up. This is entirely my fault that I messed with this valve, because I'm remembering old school ones where you've basically got to push the plunger in to seal that back into a thing so you can reset the valve and everything. And basically I bought it up. So I ended up contacting acetech. They were really cool about it. So basically put my hands up and went, I've been stupid. Please help me. So within the kit, you got 2 sets of repair kits, including a set of ball bearings, because I suspected that I might have done something. Basically, I wouldn't have needed those had I properly followed the video that they sent me. So they sent me a video to the O-ring replacement video, whereby you take this end cap off, and it shows you specifically as this is about to come off. You put it over a tub, and basically a load of ball bearings fall out. Stupid me, like, nah, I don't need to do that. I'm too good for that. Went like that, and he went, and I lost a load of ball bearings. So I managed to recover 8. There was a bag of 6 in there. You need 14 to go in this button. So it was very quick and easy to reassemble it, to be honest. Really, really quick and easy. So I've just done a couple of test shots, worked perfectly. You might be able to see there's one lot running away. There's one of the ball bearings. I found another 2 after reassembly. So I have fired it. The button is ever slightly depressed. Now if you push the button in, it's nearly, so I just need to wiggle it about a little bit. Did that earlier. There we go. And it's just getting it to seat properly. And now it's loaded. Now what I will say is, when it's in the launcher, it does need a really good strong hard trigger pull to circumnavigate that valve, because it is under obviously a significant amount of pressure, but dear Lord, you get a good crack out of that. So now I'm off to use it in a game. Hopefully there'll be some footage of me pinging at people in corners and things.
Ready? Ready? That's hilarious.
Just as a fair warning, just sort of at the request, I suppose, of acetech and as a warning for users in general, you need to load the gas first before the BBs. And you know what's shown here in this video, yes, it's funny, it's amusing, and we laughed, we really laughed. But if that had been fully charged, you know, if the gas is built up enough and then it released, you know, it presents a much bigger sort of danger to your eyesight, to your face, or whatever. So, you know, on their advice and on mine, it's gas first, then BBs. Make sure it's gas tight, make sure it's filled, then you can go ahead and have the BBs, because you know it's going to be a lot safer then. You know, the BBs went in first, then I gassed it, the valve had not sealed, the BBs exploded out. It was funny, but could have been worse. So please make sure the gas goes in first.
That's hilarious. Right. Gas. In future, you know what to sell. Gas first. Load gas first. You ready for the... Oh, he's going for the back shot now. Yeah. I'm a professional, honest to God, I'm a professional.
This getting cut out, yeah?
I'm just going to make a channel members video out of this bit. You do that!
No, I think you should come a bit closer.
That's right, the O-ring dropped out. Ready? Go! Go!
So I am back from a game day out of fun in which I use these a little bit, and I'm not gonna lie, I kind of didn't want to light them. I kind of like no, I don't want to get too attached. Oh, they're so satisfying to shoot. Unfortunately, on this one, I have blown the seals again. Further messing. I couldn't leave it alone. I will need to redo the seals, but the fact that repair kits come in the starter box, where you've got a whole set of O-rings, you've got the little ball bearings and things, so you can repair it, I think is a great start. Using the speed loader to reload it, you know, literally like 7 reloads. So if you load those up to start with, you've got another 7 approximately reloads of BBs in there, and you can just run with a little tin of gas. Now, I found that the bigger launcher that I had, the underbarrel launcher, didn't open far enough. I modded it a little bit to accommodate it, but it was just a bit unwieldy, and I found it was much more entertaining to run one of these. This is not a review of these necessarily. This was just a lot more entertaining to run round and point in people's faces. And as you will have seen, the little bit of footage of it being shot at friends. Now, unfortunately, the game day that I ran this, the site is keen on asking everybody's permission for filming, and if any one person says no filming, then nobody can film that day. So obviously, I've got you a few shots of me filming outside of gameplay with some of the people I was playing with that day, and a little bit of footage of it in the dark, loading it with the tracer rounds and things like that. Honestly, the feeling, the satisfying feeling when you get that pop noise when it goes off and you release that valve, and the big spread of BBs out the front, it is fantastic. Now, I've always kind of stayed away from moss cats because their weight was a lot. These are so feather light, it is ridiculous. Reloading them then with a speed loader is an absolute pain in the back. That's now removed with one of these. It is literally just click it on the top, push button and twist, and the BBs just feed in, and then you just click the little O-ring down. If I click again, it'll remove it again. You know, they are taking away a lot of the hassle. Even the valve itself is pretty much self-resetting. So once I've fired it off, I might just need to wiggle it a little bit, but then I charge it back up with a tin of gas on top. And it literally is just, and this is satisfying. Flip open, shell in, oh, nearly. No, I had it mastered the other day. Lock it back shut again, fire it off, empty it out, next one in, lock it shut, and off you go again. Obviously do be aware that you are going to need, I did find I needed a really, quite particularly on this, I needed quite a heavy trigger pull to get to release the valve. You are fighting against a pressurized valve basically, so you're fighting against that, so you're just overcoming that pressure that's pushing back. But once it goes, it really goes. Some decent range on it considering, you know, it's just a spray of gas. CQB, these are going to be fantastic. I did fire it at one point. We're playing a medic game. I sort of fired it off a couple of times whilst I was running around as a medic, more as a panic tactic that people just look at that point and they go, oh Lord, no, what's going to happen? You point it, you pull the trigger, you get a nice big spread, people turn away, they look away. If they're doing that, then you're not getting shot. And it allowed me a couple of times to just get in and out of positions to medic people. And that was really sort of, you know, a good distraction. I'm really, really impressed. Really impressed. You know, the starter set that is those three together, it's really sold it to me, to the point where I actually think that's going to sort of replace a pistol, and I'm possibly going to run up to 4 of those with a respawn at a little tin of gas. Might even just run the 4 shells, just particularly depending on the site I'm at, just being able to sort of poke your head into a little building, pop that off, you've just cleared a room out. Even if you don't pull the trigger, some new players are going to look at that and go, nope, and run out of there. Just really fantastic. So in terms of the core package, the stickers were a nice little touch. I'm not going to lie, I do like some little stickers. The repair pack coming in there so you can repair both of them is a great little touch. The spawner being able to just click, twist, and you've loaded your thing. You put the O-ring on and that's it. You know, other than that one, you know, I've balked that. I've messed with it myself. I couldn't help myself. You know, I'm going to finish repairing it myself separately. They were really helpful in messages when I said basically it's not closing, it's not accepting gas, told me what to do. Easy quick fix. They've got a really great video for that. So, you know, if you are looking for moss carts, you're looking for the 40mm shell scene, then I can't recommend this enough, to be honest. They were fantastic and really good. I was running 0.25s in. I would probably suggest running 0.2s in it, just for that little bit lighter, a little bit more range under that direct propulsion from the gas. But just fantastic little device. Acetech have done really well building these, and they are really well working pieces of kit. So I hope you've enjoyed that. Please do remember to like, comment and subscribe. Many thanks again to Acetech for sending me these out to try, and I will see you next time. Bye.